All right, what is up everyone? We are back and you've made it to course number 46 of playing the #1 course in all 50 states. We are in Alaska. Let's get into it. You guys have no idea how just stinking stoked I am. There's a moose right here. I did not even see this guy when I came in. Holy cow, that is crazy. Why won't it focus? All right, I literally don't care how this course plays now. All I've wanted is to see a moose, and all it took was for me to come to Alaska to see a moose. So I'm pumped. I have to give a huge thank you to you guys. This is 46. We have, including this one, 5 left until this series is over. I want to give a huge shout out to you guys for supporting me, supporting Ozark Mountain Discs along on this journey. It has been absolutely incredible. If you're subscribed, I appreciate you so much. If you're not subscribed and you're watching this, I would love for you guys to join in and subscribe and follow along and see everything we got going. We're at Kincaid Park today, playing 18 holes out here. It is cold. It's like 43 degrees outside right now. And yesterday when I flew in, leaving Kansas City, it was 80 degrees. So I am so looking forward to this course. To everyone that bought the buzzsaws, everyone that's been supporting again, you guys are incredible. I'm not an emotional person, but like I feel the frog in my throat when I talk about this because it is like, this has been such an incredible journey for me, and I promise I won't talk too long, but this has just been really the opportunity of a lifetime, and it's all because of you guys. So thank you. Enough of that, let's start throwing. All right, hole number 1, par 3, 378. It's playing down and to the right. One thing I did see about this course is that there's a lot of blind tee shots, which I'm not typically a fan of. Obviously, I'd love to see where I'm throwing, but also for you guys so you can see where the disc, like what I'm aiming for. But we're gonna go probably a couple forehands here. The backhand just looks super, super tight. Hopefully we can find them. I'm a limited bag too. I have just a trooper bag. I didn't bring the full, grit bag because I didn't want to haul all of it over here. So limited bag, but I think I have what I need. So we'll see. Actually might be really good. Definitely didn't have the distance. Also, I forgot to get out of the way. Oh my gosh, it's so cold outside. But something a little more stable, I think. We can get some finish. I probably threw that about 330. Like we might have a putt in. All right, I'm throwing bright colors today here. Actually might be pretty good too. Probably still short, but fine, we're moving on. All right, quick interruption to the video. I have an exciting announcement. The 50 State Tour buzzsaws are here. These things came out absolutely sweet. Obviously the buzzsaw, super, super cool. Shout out to my dad for making this stamp. If you want one, you can head over to ozarkmountaindisc.com and order one now. These discs directly help me get to those trickier states like Alaska and Hawaii, and I can't thank you guys enough for all your support you've shown, not only our channel, but our business in general. It's been so, so huge. So if you want one, head over to Ozark Mountain Discs again and pick one up today. Let's get back to the video. It's such a difficult thing to not obviously approach the moose. That's like a big no-no, but like you know, deer and stuff or like elk, you can sometimes get close to because they don't really care, or they're more scared of you than you are them. But those moose do not mess around. So we're gonna keep our distance and look for more. All right, really not a bad look here. I think you can see me, yeah. Probably in circle. That was a good fine shot. See if the putt's working today. Short. I knew it. Had the line though. That's fine. Take par on 1 more often than not. I'm probably gonna play a couple rounds out here today because why not? I'm here. But man, it is cold right now. It's supposed to get like maybe to 50 later, which is like, I guess a respectable temperature, but hole 2, 414 par 4. It looks like you're playing up to kind of the short basket plays pretty much straight off the tee pad here, and then the long basket is up into the, to the right. I think we're actually gonna go backhand turnover, maybe, because the forehand, it's so high to throw over these trees, and then it's low ceiling to try to throw underneath. So I think just try to throw like smooth backhand turnover. If I can get like halfway into the fairway, I should have like a pitch around and maybe still a birdie putt. But again, being in Alaska and not like continental US where I can probably easier get a disc back, I don't want to lose anything, you know what I mean? Cut. Wow, good kick. Just off the fairway, pulled it. All right, you can see the short basket. It's like a 200-foot, just dead straight shot. Oh my gosh, this is pinched. I'm just gonna try to go captain's drafter, get in the fairway, have some kind of jump putt, take an easy par. Might be too far, get down. Oh no, that's great. All right, tell you what, the cold air, and I guess it might be thin. I don't know what the elevation is here actually. Kind of kicking my butt. All right, well, I certainly am not making this easy on myself here. I did go too far. I thought it was fine, but I didn't see all this stuff here. So, Heiberg, panning, get our 4. Perfect. All right, we have such a sick shot here. I will probably lose whatever disc I throw here unless it's like perfect. 478 par 3, which is unreal. Plays way downhill. You're basically playing like kind of over a cliff and then downhill and up, back. It's just way down there. I think pending I throw a good shot, you should be able to see the basket, but we're just gonna try to let one eat here. I don't know, this is a cool shot though. Kind of threw it high. Oh boy. Oh, we hit a tree and it's down. All right, I'm cheating adjacent. So I threw the DD1 off the tee. Went over in the woods somewhere here, I think. I can't find it. I threw a forehand for fun. Almost aced the short basket. So I'm just gonna play from this one. So this is a quote unquote birdie putt. Come on. All right. I feel like I should give myself a par, but I'm not going to. So, because I will probably never play this course, you know, after I leave here today. So I'm going to take my birdie on hole 3 longs, call it good. All right, so funny enough, I looked on the right side of the fairway for my disc where I thought it was. Putted out, whatever. I was like, let me go look like one last time just to make sure, because I don't want to just leave something that I could easily find. I was like, let me check the left side of the fairway. I did, and I found it. So I think for the sake of fairness, I'm going to give myself a par for that. In my head, really good birdie, you know, but to be fair, I'll give myself a par because it's not about the score or whatever. But we move on. I haven't lost a disc yet, so that's huge. Hole 4, 391 par 3. It is down into the right, just another forehand. Basically, if I can throw the same forehand I threw on hole 3, I would be very happy with that. Ah, it's low. No way. That is not gonna fly the same anymore. Ouch. I don't know if I got out of the way of that because there wasn't much room to go. But that hit like a trunk or something, a fallen tree, super hard, and like flare skipped almost off of it. So probably have a pitch up for 3, but I am not close. All right, this was actually like crazy favorable. Probably C2, but I do have a look here. Oh, a little short, I think. All right, they do say they don't maintain it when it's winter time. I don't know when winter starts here, but it is very, very overgrown. But I feel like that like is annoying, 1, but 2 adds like the, you know, Alaskan wilderness, if you will. But I don't know, I'm not complaining. Hole 5, 389 par 3. Looks to be just dead straight. Probably throw a backhand here, just try to get it. I think if we crest the hill, we should be looking at it. Yeah, we'll see. I pulled it. Get off everything. Wow, that actually might be really good because the basket, based on the sign, is up and to the right a little bit. Not a good shot, but it might have worked out. It's funny, I'm playing the longs, obviously, but like, so I walk past the short tee pads, you know, after every hole, or after every tee shot, and it's like, that the short pads look substantially more fun, but it's funny, like, all these are like blind tee shots, throw it pretty far, you know, very near, you know, max distance. And then the short tee pads are all like 200 to 250 max, like dead straight. You're looking right at the basket. There's another one. The sun glares hard on it, but he's just eating out there. Pulled it a little bit. Oh, I can see it now. I'm just gonna be high spike hyzer and hopefully take a 3. Actually might be really good. Putt to make, I think, but actually not bad at all. All right, I actually like really don't care about score anymore because there's another moose over there. So, I mean, I'd love to make this par, but sit. All right, bogey is whatever. It's now, okay, it's now moose counter game. That's what we're playing now. All right, a couple things with this course so far. Very scenic, yes. Wildlife, absolutely. Unfortunately, the hard part about this is the course layout. I have not been able to see the basket except barely on hole 3. Now, granted, we are only on hole like 6 now, so who knows? But I'm getting tired of just especially obviously not knowing the course. That never helps, but like I throw it and it's like, well, I hope 1, that's good, and 2, I hope I can find it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But hole 6, 684 foot par 4, plays down and to the left and then kind of back up and to the right, zigzaggy. Maybe I'm just gonna throw hyzer, backhand, find it, throw a second, hopefully it's good. Okay, I actually did see that one land. I keep forgetting to get out of the way, but I'm so focused on watching. We're in the middle of the fairway there, probably 360 to 370, I'm guessing. I opted for a touch more control than trying to get distance, especially because I didn't want to yank it again and then be in the tall stuff and just never see that disc again, especially that drive too. That one's kind of been with Jacob and I for a while. All right, this is what we're looking at now. I don't know what to do here, to be honest with you. I think we're just gonna go destroyer. Oh my gosh, this ridiculous gap. Try to get it as far as I can and maybe have a play. Okay, I pulled it. Actually, great kick. Gosh dang it, I'm pulling. Dang it. All right, we can still get up and down here. I think had I thrown that like straight, it wouldn't have been a great shot anyways. So we're gonna go a little flex forehand in with the zone. Oh, thank goodness. I feel like that's short, but I think it's at the basket. All right, this isn't exactly far, but it's not close. Nice. All right, par. I shouldn't have bogeyed that last hole, but I think I was so caught up on the moose, and I was like, I don't care anymore, you know? All right, unless it's a par 4. Oh, it is a par 4. I don't see myself birdieing any today. It's just 3. The shortest hole in the course is hole 8. The next hole, 323. The next shortest is 378 feet, which was hole 1. So really nothing, I mean, there's nothing, everything is pretty much 400 plus, and a lot of par 3s, it looks like. A couple par 4s actually, and a par 5. So maybe we'll score out here, but we're looking at 399 par 3, playing slightly uphill. It is playing almost dead straight. So just pump something out there. Hopefully you have the distance. Hopefully you miss a bunch of trees, and we should be all right. Actually got to get a rip on that one. Get over. Okay. I hope you can see that. I kind of pulled it off a little bit, but I think distance has to be close. It's just a matter of left or right, I think. I forgot I threw a sword in the bag before I left too, which, knowing me, I'll probably end up losing it here at some point, but I need to start throwing that because that's like, swords are just bombers. I don't know what it is about them, but they're so good. All right, so interesting development here. Either that is way more than 400 feet or I didn't throw this at all, because like I'm probably 100 short of 399, but I threw this for sure over 300 feet, you know what I mean? 299 feet. So I'm not really sure what's going on here, but backhand turnover into the basket. Oh, this is a par 4, right? Oh my gosh, so if this actually was 400 feet, this is par 4, no, it's a par 3, just kidding. It says par 4 on the sign though, so I don't know. Kick, not that way. Took me a second to find my putter, and then I was like, oh, I just realized I threw it, because normally I have my whole bag here. Oh, thank goodness. All right, yeah, the layout is interesting. We're looking at 323. On the tee sign, it says par 4. On UDisc, it says par 3. I don't know if it's just not updated signs or what, but we're looking dead straight. This tee pad is facing almost 90 degrees to the left. So we're kind of coming up like an angle on the tee pad, but I'm just gonna try to throw forehand. If I can just get right to the mouth, because it's sitting up in that gap right there. If I can just get right to the mouth, I'll take that and maybe have some kind of putt. Oh, unless you burn it into the ground like an idiot. Ouch, dang it. Design, layout needs some work for sure. It's not bad. I think everything just needs updated. That would help a ton. So, and if I or you, whoever's playing this course doesn't have UDisc while you're playing, you will not find anything. So if you do play this course, I recommend UDisc 100%. We did not make it very far here. Probably, I don't know, 100 or so in. There's stuff deep, but it's tight. I don't know what's behind it. I'm gonna go Berg. Just try to land it like pretty soft, hopefully close, you know, ideally. Get down. Yeah, a little short, but I think we're probably 10, 12. All right, definitely a little short. This basket has seen some better days, that is for sure. We're good at getting pars apparently, but this course is pretty tough to score actually. All right, last one on the front 9 here. 486 foot par 4. It looks to just be dead straight. It looks like you can either kind of go forehand or backhand out depending on how aggressive you want to get, and then second shot probably in, because I'm not going to throw 480 feet. All right, I said I was going to try it, so I am. Sword, gonna try to smoke it, because why the heck not? Hopefully it just stays in the fairway, that's all I care about. Oh, that's really good if it gets out. Yeah, that turned more than I actually thought it was going to, but that was pumped up there. I don't think we're gonna have like a close look at the basket or anything, but I definitely think we are on the more open side of things. So maybe we'll have, I don't know, something, but I bet we're pushing 400. It's probably 380, 370. All right, nothing special here at all. Little chip forehand up over the hill. Should have a birdie here. Yeah, but we're 15 maybe. All right, I definitely didn't get the skip I thought I got. So we are short, but again, we're probably 20 something. It's just downhill now. Oh, brutal. I knew it was short out of the hands, but I thought I could get a little something up there. Dang it, that's a missed opportunity right there. All right, we are starting the back 9 1 over par. Not a huge deal. We have 1, 2, 3 par 4s, a par 5, the rest par 3. So a few opportunities, but like hole 13, 429 par 3, 14, 420 par 3, 15, 413 par 3, 16, 401 par 3. So again, I'm playing the gold layout, but as far as lines go, and the fact that on hole, what was it, 8 is the only one I've been able to like actually see the basket, doesn't bode well for scoring. So I'd be interested to see what like some hot rounds are out here, but starting with hole 10, we are looking at 683 par 4. It looks like you're playing something out and then down into the left a little bit. Again, I'm throwing into the woods. It's not like there's a line. I'm just throwing into the woods, hoping I find it, then hoping I see the basket, throwing a shot from there, hoping I find it. So the layout is unfortunate. It's kind of the best of both worlds, actually. I kind of hope it falls now. Perfect. I saw the tree it hit. That's all I need. I think that's probably the best play right there. It's like the highest reward with the least risk. I think all you have to do is give it the height. Because like, if you don't give it the height, you're hitting this stuff, you're falling short. But like if you try to go inside and try to shape something, you could be way off to the left, you could be in this stuff, there's just more stuff to hit. So I don't hate that shot, and I should be able to find it. So that's great. All right, I believe, whoa, if you keep going this way, you're heading towards the basket. I think this is gonna be a layup play. I'm gonna go mid here, up over the branches, just try to get to the fairway, hopefully see the basket, make our play for a 4. Okay. Yeah, that's just fine right there. We should be, I don't know, relatively close to the middle, I think. All right, I should have went wider. Not a bad shot like I did what I wanted to do. I thought I was throwing a better shot than it was. You can see the yellow basket right here. Basically, I'm gonna throw that same shot again. Let me find it. Yeah, that same shot again through this gap, and we should be all right. Might go in, actually. That was a really good line. No. All right, hopefully it's close. All right, this is actually, it had to have been pretty close to going in. Maybe a little short, but for a blind shot, really good line. I thought I missed that. All right, another par here. I just want 1 birdie. Let's just get back to even, because I shouldn't have taken that bogey. That was lackadaisical. All right, I'll tell you what, I'm getting hungry. I'm not gonna lie to you. But we move on, hole 11, 467, par 4. You can see the short basket, or at least I can. The long basket is back into the left some. So something stable that gets over down probably this fairway on the right side, skips over. This is the best fairway I've seen so far. All right, the camera like stopped. I think it's just getting too cold or whatever. So didn't get my tee shot. I made it about halfway down the fairway. I just hit this log. Forehand in. Hopefully take a birdie here as long as I get clean. It's sitting up and to the right, so I'm gonna go forehand, let it swing over. Oh, it's actually really good. I clipped something right there. I think we're fine. I know we have a putt, it's just a matter of how close it is. All right, no, that little tiny tree kick actually hurt me pretty bad. We're short, we do have a putt, it's just long. I went right at it, dude. I think if I swing that over, or like, I feel like I normally pull it to the right, so I feel like if I did that, it might have had a chance, but even then, I still think it was short. All right, another part of the collection so far, outside of the views, boring playthrough, so that's my bad. I'm not playing super good today. All right, good chance to score here if we throw a good tee shot. We're looking at 699 par 5 for hole 12 here. Something out there. The short tee pad basically just crests this hill. It's about probably 200 feet closer, I'm guessing. Then it looks like you're playing up and kind of to the right maybe, or relatively straightish, I don't know. Basically, goal 1 is to throw something straight into the fairway and then have a look in. It's pretty nose up. Fall into the fairway, thank you. That's not very far. I just hit something hard. That is not very far, but could be worse. All right, the sun's been coming out and it's actually starting to get a little warm, which is huge. But I think I'll probably play a short layout here because I'm gonna do another video out here for sure. And then I might check out one more course while I'm here. So should be a good time, especially if it's gonna get warmer like this. All right, because this is a par 5 and I'm not in a horrendous spot, I still can't see the basket anywhere. And I'm not gonna walk all the way down there. So I'm gonna go FX2, hopefully just hit it flat. Just kind of get to that next, like if I can get past all the trees, then I'm throwing 3 from somewhere where I should hopefully see the basket, then ideally have quote unquote tap in easy birdie. It's exactly where I wanted it. All right, let's see if we can finally find the basket. All right, I think you can maybe just see the band of the basket, but we were straight away at it. This should be great. If I can get to that log that's kind of laying down in front of it, should be, again, that quote unquote easy birdie. All right, I think we did it. Yeah, over would have been ideal, but this is very similar to, I don't know, whatever that last hole I had, that was kind of a downhill putt. And I missed it short again. You should not miss downhill putts short. All right, so I think that's just how they're making the pro layout harder, is you can't see the basket. Because I think, I mean, what was it, hole 8 right up there actually is the only one where like I could vividly see the basket from the tee pad. So as far as filming goes, it's tough too, because it's like I want you guys to see it. Like I guess you can kind of see the shots, but like you have no idea. You just see it and then you don't even really see it fall. So kind of annoying there, but hole 13, 430-foot par 3, plays way out there. Just kind of a smash, probably gonna be a par unless I throw something really, really good. No, no. Oh my gosh, that was actually really good. I think it would have been short for sure. That was a great line. And this was a couple feet from being super, super good. Now we're looking at a tough shot here. Forehand in, you still can't see the basket. I can't see the basket. I'm just guessing based on where I went and found it. So hyzer forehand in. Hopefully we can get a par here. Hit that. I think we're short, unfortunately. Get down. Dang it. Yeah. All right, this would be a really cool hole if, and it's a big if, you could see the basket. It's 420, par 3, playing up the hill. I'm pretty sure it's just behind this yellow tree in the middle. Not 100% sure, but I feel pretty good about that. So I'm basically just gonna throw it far, straight, probably take 3. Oh boy, fall. Okay, I did see it. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Pulled it like an idiot, but we're not close. Gosh dang it. Yeah, biggest complaint right now is, it's tough to say like the layout, because that just means the course isn't super good, because it's a fun course. It'd just be nice if there were some holes, like I get I'm playing a pro layout, it should be harder. I'm not saying anything with that, but like, even if it's still a mid 400s par 3, it changes everything if I can at least see, like I have an aiming point, you know what I mean? We'll see. I'm not close though, I can tell you that on this one. All right, you might be able to see the basket from here, but again, it's 420 feet, which for a par 3, like a pro level par 3, whatever, right? But blind tee shot, there's literally no way to get to the basket unless you throw 450, 460, maybe even more, like pretty much either on a huge turnover or a huge hyzer. There's just no way to get past that tree and all these trees to get up there. Like you could probably get to the bottom of the hill and maybe have something. I don't know. Some of the holes just I feel like aren't great. Get through that, please. Nope. All right, missed my upshot there, but we just tapped in a bogey. I don't think that hole's a super good hole. There's probably very, very few birdies ever on that hole unless you end up throwing in. Like no one's putting from circle on that one. So whatever, hole 15, 418, playing a little bit downhill, which is nice. Just gonna be like smooth hyzer in. Hopefully we can get one here. Oh, that's actually really good. Oh my gosh. That was the best shot I've thrown all day. Holy. That just did exactly what I want. And it's gonna be so sad when I get down there and I'm like either 50 long or 50 short or something, you know what I mean? And I still get a par. But that was exactly what I wanted to do. That was pretty sweet. All right, you gotta give yourself some credit sometimes. This was a perfect shot. A little short, probably 12, 15. Makeable putt though. This is not a must make, but I really, really want to make this putt. Oh, almost high. Thank you, thank you. All right, first bird of the day. Probably gonna be our only one. What do you know? Another blind tee shot, hole 16, 400 feet. Looks to be relatively straight. Maybe a little bit to the right, but I genuinely have no idea where this basket is at. So I'm gonna go 400. Well, I say that. I'm gonna go out flat here. And I think just try to play it as straight as I can. Hopefully I see the basket, take a 3. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Knocked down short, it's tough. All right, this one is nowhere near where it says on the tee sign. So like I'm facing straight now relative to the camera. I thought I was going this way based on what the tee sign and UDisc were telling me. So the basket, I just found it, is actually past the next tee sign. So you play past the next tee sign, play the basket, then walk straight back up like underneath it. I pulled that so bad, but it just might work. That was a terrible shot. Oh, flash right in front. I knew it was early too, dang it. If I don't pull that, I think I'm still short, but it would be better. All right, home stretch here, 17-18, hole 17, par 3, 388. Looks like it's out and around. It's just gonna be, again, like if I could throw the same shot I threw on 15, I think, that would be a really good shot. Oh, I pulled it. That is a really bad spot. Oh, good secondary. All right, we're in the rough. I pulled that so bad. All right, coming down the home stretch, like I said, this course has a ton of potential if one, it were cleaned up just a touch, and two, changed the layout on almost every hole just ever so slightly. You know what I mean? To where even if I could see like half the holes, you know, I guess some of them are too long, like you can't see it, but if I could just see some of them so I know what I'm throwing at, that would help a ton. I've never been a fan of holes that are like, people that have played here for 30 years or whatever are like, oh, you know, you just got to throw at this tree and it should hyzer in. It's like, I shouldn't have to guess, you know, that could be a good shot. I should just know the shot to throw. I feel like that's fair, right? It took me so long to find. Having really no look at the basket, so we're just gonna go to the sky here. I think we're short left, pitch up, take a bogey. All right, this is it. Hole 18, 555, par 4. You're playing kind of to that landing zone, a little further if you can. Again, it's really low and you're throwing downhill anyways. Then you're playing, I think, back up and to the left. It's playing kind of close to where hole 2's like short pad is, like kind of in that area. So down to the left, par 4. So if I can just get something in the fairway right here, play up, maybe we finish on a high note. Please get off that. You've got to be kidding me. That's so unfortunate. I didn't even get my second. I just pitched up because there was no place to play. I got kicked so far down. So this is for 3 now. Playing way up the hill. Probably gonna finish on a bogey, unfortunately. Especially when you throw it into the hillside. Why? All right, let's at least try to make this putt. Oh my gosh. All right, that is it for Kincaid Park. I am tired. And this course could be better, but let's get into the ratings. Actually, I guess we can do it right here because we're not going back to the van. So starting off for a course name, Kincaid Park. Rolls off the tongue. It was actually really cool name when I think about it. I think I'm gonna go 8.3 on that one. I like the course name here. All right, up next is the accessibility, public park. Super cool, actually. It gets that flat 9.0 rating. Quality of the course, this is where it gets interesting for me. It was fun, you know what I mean? Like you throw some different shots, but the fact that hole 8 and I think hole 15 were the only holes where I could see the basket from the tee pad. Everything else is just guesswork. I hate that, and I don't use that word a lot, but that is so annoying that, like, if you don't play this course regularly, then it's like you don't know the lines. You know what I mean? So even then, it's still like guesswork. So not a huge fan of that. I think some of the parts could change. I get it was a little bit harder, but I think I'm gonna go quality of the course. I'm gonna go like 7.4, honestly. And then lastly, my overall enjoyment. This experience has been incredible. Don't let the course steer you from my overall enjoyment. I had a blast out here. I don't know when I'll get to Alaska again, but I sure want to. So I think I'm gonna go 8.3 right there, because this was so much fun, and the fact that I have this opportunity is huge anyways. All right, if I did the math right, I might have to do it again. Averaging that out is 8.25, which is definitely in that middle of the road kind of course. I think it could be so much better, but it's just the fact of it's guesswork on 99% of the holes. So that's it. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm getting ready to play. I'll probably play a couple more courses while I'm out here. And I just want to thank you guys for this experience, because your viewership and those that are subscribed, you're the reason I get to do this. And so I appreciate that so much. Again, if you guys have ordered the Buzzsaw, I appreciate you guys so much. If you haven't and you want to, link in the comment or link in the description of the video below. If you're not subscribed, I encourage you to subscribe. We got a ton of stuff coming. I appreciate you guys so much. This is so awesome. Ozark Mountain Disc to the moon. We'll see you in the next one.